hello, Wagwan. Greetings you all, my family. How are you doing? Happy Mazingira Day. Kenyans in the house. Wagwan. I'm Jambo Kenyans. I hope you planted trees. So thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much for everything. I was unwell yesterday, but I got medication. Now at least I feel much better. The videos which I'm going to react upon, I would have reacted upon them yesterday, but I could not because I didn't have that energy. Otherwise, how are you? I hope you are good. So welcome once again. And I'm happy, I'm humble, I'm grateful at the same time because I see you loving the videos which are making the outdoor videos like vlog. I see you loving them. Slowly we are going to add more and more and more. So thank you so much for the support, the comments. At least they motivate me on doing such kind of videos as well. So thank you so much. So now we are going to check on Mama Mat, going back to the village because I've not touched now where now she's trying to tell people the reasons why she's there, because already she had said there was an emergency. The one of emergency had already analyzed. So we're just going to talk about now when she's home, how she's carrying herself, because here I see like she's trying to explain a lot, because even her, she knows what she's trying to do is not right. I thank all my fellow reactors for exposing these people, because I think they used to do such kind of lies and they used to get away with it all the time. So it's something which they got used to. Because maybe there were times when she used to lie to people like that, brings up excuses which does not add up, and people are just letting her go like that. But now we are just there to highlight each and everything, because we move with her. All the words which come from her mouth, we bring it here. For instance, now she's on the ground talking about, look, these are the things which made me go back home. And then again, the first video which she made when she just reached home, there's one part which I want you to hear also. Maybe you didn't get it, but I got it because I have to check which parts to react upon. Remember when she was leaving Nairobi, she told us that there was an urgent call from the government official because she was needed to go and sign some papers. And then when she reached home, by the time she was going to the site, she talked about, even my engineer has no idea I'm here. No one knows I'm coming. So if the engineer is the one who is supposed to know everything, how come engineer doesn't know her going back home? Because if the engineer is the one on the ground and the engineer is the one whom she left everything to, remember before even we move further, she's talked about my work will just be to pay. I need not to go to the construction site. The engineer will do everything. But now I see like now she's talking about going to the village without her engineer knowing. So how can you go? What do you know in this engineering work? The engineers, together with the government officials, should know whatever is happening on the ground plus you. So you cannot tell me you are going to deal with the government official, leaving your engineer aside. So as if you know what to do with the construction. So I see all these were just lies, because she had nowhere to go. Things are not working for her, and we are going to check on that. And I find her explaining too much. You find someone explaining herself or himself too much, and that shows that whatever they have done, they just want now to validate it to look like now everything is okay. Because I see her very nervous. Trying to explain each details to the subscribers, at least to keep them, because she knows exactly she has lied to them. She's been lying to them all this time to gain views. So she's hanging on the balance. That's why each step she makes, she wants to explain the reasons why she's there. Already you've gone back home. Already we know you are going nowhere. So just start and do your thing. So I want us to hear what she's trying to say, because I see a very nervous person. I see someone who is losing focus. I see a liar. And she knows she's lying a lot. And that is the reason why she wants to validate. She wants to explain everything. Now what she's trying to do and the importance of her being there. No one cares whether she travel or not travel. But all these things, she is the one who is bringing them to us. When she travels, we laugh because we travel with her. When she comes back home, we laugh because we are home with her. When she's doing her construction things, we are happy because we are with her on the ground. But when she comes and tells us, I'm going to do this and does not do it, then we brand her or we see her as like someone who is lying. And that's why you find her explaining herself all the time, which we are going to hear now. Because who put a gun on her head that you have to travel? No one. She's the one who is just playing with it. Who told her to tell the boyfriend to call and lie that he has bought her a ticket? Who told her? All this, she came up with all this because she thinks these are strategies. And she's been used to maybe lying to places she's been. Oh, wait, you see the video which I'm going to upload tomorrow. Oh, just wait. Now people are not going to wait. Let me tell you, small things like that can make people even to unsubscribe every now and then. Because people will not trust you. Just be yourself. If you don't have a content, sleep. If you're not traveling, just be at home. Be in a position where you feel you are comfortable. But lying to people, I don't think that is right. Let's start from that video when she was talking about now. No one knows whether she's back in the village. Even the engineer has no idea. Can you imagine saying the engineer has no idea? And the engineer is the one who is supposed to be in charge of this construction. So what is she talking about? Then we are going to hear what she talked about again to yesterday, because her videos have just become like videos of just trying to explain herself, because she doesn't have any other thing to say. No, when the moment you are caught lying, you just want people to, you just want to validate yourself all the time, because she's just suspicious now. She doesn't know what to tell her audience.
I'm really working hard, each day, showing up to make sure this dream comes to a reality. I'm already seeing my building from the road. I haven't told anybody I'm going there. Even my engineer doesn't know. Like right now, I'm already at home.
Now she's talking about no one knows that she's home, even the engineer. That makes me wonder, is she okay? Does she know the words which are coming from her mouth? Because engineer should be number one to know. Because even if maybe she's going to sign these papers she was lying about, who would be there with her? Engineer. Because the engineer is the one who is working on the ground. So I find her as a liar. She didn't have a place to go, or she was running from somewhere or something which she did. But traveling for this lady as we speak is not now. But all I see is lies, lies, lies. You see in her eyes. She's trying to just to explain everything. She's trying to validate. She's trying to show that what is making her be there is because of the papers or to finish whatever. But after all, she was supposed to travel. My question, her traveling is not a problem to me. Where is the ticket? Why did they lie? Why did she make that man call her? That is where my problem is. Made that boy to call her to lie to the subscribers, as if when she's traveling for people. This is your job. When you are going to your job, you don't need the validation. You don't need people to salute you or to people to. You just do your job. But now when she's traveling, it's like now she wants to prove a point. She wanted to prove a point. Oh, I'm traveling. Oh, nowadays I have a man. So can you imagine now the way she's now making a fool of herself? Where is the ticket? Let's continue hearing now the video of yesterday.
Right now, for those who have been watching, or in case you're new here, I'm building my retirement home in my 20s. I had planned to travel and all that, but again, my attention or my presence is highly needed here. This is my first investment that I'm making. There are so many changes. There's so much consultation. The county government people are coming to visit and all that. So, I have to sign some paperwork and all that. So it really needs my attention. So I was like, you know what? I can just hold on just a little bit, because where I'm putting my millions of money, I have to be there and just see what's happening. Because when you're not there, trust me, your things cannot go as the way you could be around.
Let's start with that part, because she's talking about her being here. Her presence is needed here, because now this is where she's putting her billions of money. No one is saying no, because now she's getting this thing wrong. She's getting this thing wrong. No one told her or pushed her, you start traveling. I don't think there's anyone out there who told her to start traveling. People are questioning her because she's lying. She's been lying to people. She's pushing herself. No one has put a gun on her head, you have to travel. No one has pushed her to leave this place where the construction where she's putting millions, billions of money here. No one is telling her to travel. All these things, all this explanation which she's giving, all these ones, she should just spare them for herself, because no one is pushing her. She's the one who is coming out here lying to people, lying, I'm traveling. Guys, bye. Guys now have reached, I'm in a cold place. Why would she post with these stupid messages to her subscribers? And then you expect people not to ask you, Dee Mwango. Where were you when you were saying you are in a cold place? Was in Nairobi. Why would you tell your people to wait and see in the next video, and you are just saying Nairobi? Why do you find it easy or simple just to lie to your subscribers like that? This is the reason why we are questioning her. And I think they were used to getting away with things which they were doing. And now that people are out here to check their movement, some people like me will always sit here and tell you. This is the reason why you find her explaining herself, because she knows we've caught her. We know her moves. And out there, even the subscribers also knows she's lying to them, and she's been lying a lot to them. And imagine, now she's coming out. Now she's trying to explain, and she's not even coming out to say, but we're supposed to travel, and I lied. You know, she cannot admit. Sometimes it's also good to admit. It is good to admit. To be sorry is something very easy, and to some it is very hard, because who pushed her to go and leave the construction? And then who told her, this is your construction, this is your life, you can do whatever you want, but not lying, I'm doing this, and you are not doing it. Going to Nairobi, coming back, going to Nairobi, coming back with your uncle. Let's continue hearing her, because I see someone who is confused. Because you find someone explaining herself like that, that is someone who knows that she's been lying, and now she wants people to now at least to trust her once again. It's not going to be easy for people who have lost trust in you to trust you again. You have to earn that. You have to make it right for people to trust you again. People might follow you because maybe people just want to watch, but the trust which they had for you is gone. And when the trust is gone, it's not easy to make people trust you again with your lies. So they won't know what you are saying. They will not even believe the time now when you'll be traveling, which is your problem. So that is Mama Mat. Let's keep on, because she's explaining a lot as if someone who was pushing her, as if maybe she was traveling for someone else. Because she has been caught, now she has to dwell there. Oh, this is the reason why I'm here. By the time you are leaving, you knew exactly. This is not a house which is built in your absence. Maybe if this house was built in her absence, she might say, oh, now, you see, this house, I need to be here so that I check whatever is going on here. But this is someone who came out here and bragged. Guys, my work has now become easy. My engineer is going to do everything. I changed the management. Mura was replaced with Condad. The other engineer was replaced with this better one. This is the best engineer ever. Now my work is just to go and pay. You will not even see me in that construction site. What is happening again? What is happening? Because, you know, when they are doing their content, they forget the things which they are saying out here. And I think when you talk too much, sometimes you lose focus.
And the work has begun. So you can just imagine, you know, but that's how life is. I'm not complaining, you know.
Honor, your presence is needed. Of course, yes. But at times when you have an engineer whom you trust, like the one which you said, remember you said you trust this one is different, this one is going to take over. Sometimes you don't need to be there. If things are well organized, you just do your things, and then the engineer does his thing. Because at your home or in your home, you have people who are building, who can help, which you told her that Ankomo is going to be there and you're going to pay him. So I don't know what changed overnight. Because she just wanted to make a video and to play with people's mind, thinking people are children out here, but she's been caught. You know, you cannot lie forever. So the lies are exposed.
That's what is up. So now we are back on the ground, fully resuming, you know, new changes, all that metal work going on. Pretty soon will be done. Very, very, very quick, you know. In few days we should be done. so that we can just pour this slab and forget about it, you know. Thank God I'm wrong, you know. What I've come to learn is in this life, if you're not around, your things cannot be as per what you really want to be them to be, you know. So it's really important that I'm here just to check, just to make sure everything is as it's supposed to be, you know. Otherwise, it could be even difficult for them to do the changes without my presence, because I have to be consulted, you know. I have to agree or give my opinion and all that. So that's why it was more than necessary for me to come and check what's ongoing here.
But Mama Mat, talking about all these things, because sometimes you analyze her, you wonder, all these things she's talking about, she needs to be there for all these changes to be done. So all these changes she's talking about, do you want to tell me these things, people just thought of these changes while she was in Nairobi? Who came up with these changes? Is it the engineer or Mankomo, or who came up with these changes? Because this house, I see it like it was before. This lady just finished like 3-4 days in Nairobi. So all these changes which they are making, by the time she was leaving to Nairobi, already she had known all these changes were going to be there. So coming up there lying that all these changes are the ones which have made her to come back, not even now signing the documents again, it is the changes which they are making here. So I don't get it at all. I let her continue lying to herself, not even to people. Already people know she's a liar. She was not going anywhere at all. She's not going anywhere. I wonder why people like to lie so much, because there's no point of her lying. If she's not traveling today, then it's okay. There's always another day. But trying to put that boy on the other side to call and lie to people, making him call while she's on camera, to let people know that she's now dating someone who can pay her a ticket, I think that is where she went wrong, overboard. Because no one cares whom you date. No one cares. This is your life. You can do whatever you want. Why is it that whenever this man calls, she has to put this man on camera? Even the other day, when she came from Nairobi, the man was calling, and then she put the man on camera, because she want to validate, or she want to prove a point, telling people, oh, this man is still with me. That is your life, Mama Mat. That is your life. That is your man. No one cares. Whether she's not paying bills for you, whether she's paying bills for you, that is your decision. That is what you discuss in private with him. But do not bring him to lie on camera. That is why we are sitting here and condemning all the lies which you've been doing or which you've been making out here. It's not traveling. So that traveling thing, we are not going to talk about it, because there's no day people will trust her movement or her coming out and telling people, now I'm traveling. Let her just travel and let people just see her in that new destination, if there will be. That is what I'm saying. Then again, we have Murimi came out and spilled the bean. Oh, Daisy used to bribe me with 200 for a liquor. Bribe my wife with 5,000. With another family there, Matilde, such people. They know where my son is. My son is unwell. My wife is unwell. The grandmother called me, come and pick your wife. Because Daisy has used them and dumped them. Because I don't need to put each and every receipt. You all know that. The things which Daisy has been doing. And Murimi, the way Murimi misbehaved. Murimi went and fought the uncle, the family, his family went and fought them, defending these people. And to something which made me laugh. Daisy took Murimi in and Mura Senso bailed him out. So when I watched that, I said, oh my goodness, what is happening? Because according to Murimi, Mura was not happy with what happened, because Mura is like seeing Daisy filming Murimi's bedroom, everything. Does he not feel? Let's just say that Mura Senso. Does Mura Senso not film other people's bedroom? This is something which is in their blood. They do it a lot. But I could not believe Mura Senso is the one who bailed Murimi. So Murimi is now talking about, I have a YouTube channel, but because I don't have a phone, that's why I would be spilling a lot. Even hinting at something there. Daisy. Is Daisy Gay? I don't know, because I I heard him talking about, oh, sometimes he touches people like this. He touches men like this, Murimi. So he's so hungry. I know these things, all these things he's talking about, because he's not okay. He's feeling very bad. He feels betrayed. This is someone whom they used to work together, came and took the wife, and now he's talking about, oh, I didn't beat Alina Bohanse. People, they lie a lot. During that period when Alima was crying, that day Daisy was there, Murimi said he was coming from where? Murimi said he was coming from church. I remember that video very well. I'm coming from church. And even Daisy confirmed Murimi was coming from church. Yesterday's video, on Aneso's video, Murimi said that Daisy had given him 200 for liquor. So he was coming from liquor. Because that is now when whatever he was saying, he didn't know what he was saying because he had taken liquor. But the same time he was saying on that video, that same video, leave alone this one, that video he was saying, I'm from church. So I don't know, church, they take liquor in church. So you wonder what these people are talking about. So now he has woken up. He wants the wife. If not, let Daisy take care of him, Alima and the baby. Because the baby is not well, Alima is not well. The grandmother wants them to, this man to go and take the wife. It is very hard to analyze these people who are, today they are talking like this, tomorrow they are talking like this, because you find Daisy of all the people went and asked for the subscribers, Wagwan, to give him money so that he can refund dowry. Where on earth do people do that? I've never heard of such a thing. I just see it in Nyabohanse, where a certain man, someone else can come and give you your dowry. You find it in Nyabohanse. All these shenanigans, you find them in Nyabohanse. I'm just wrapping this because I told you I was unwell, so I just want to wrap and then we hear what is happening, because this is just video which I just watched. Murimi now coming out very aggressive, feeling bad, telling Daisy, you can take care of me because you want me to call you daddy, so you are my dad, take care of me, my wife and my baby. But if anything happens to my son, then you'll be answerable. That one, I will not take it easy, because these are my family. You came and found me with my wife. They have been staying for 6 years. And calling Alima my property, that is not true. You are partners. No one is a property of the other. You are just partners. So Murimi was very aggressive and very angry. But I see Daisy and Murimi, they are all not okay to me, because Daisy is going from home to home like now. He made Matiko to be without a wife. Now Murimi to be without a wife. Now Murimi's wife she's in Tanzania, Alima. Alima was supposed to go to school. She has not joined school yet. People were saying, take her to school. The comment sections were full then, but now I don't hear them asking for Alima. And Chagwa, Matiko's wife, Daisy made her to go and get a baby outside. There. We don't know whether, that one I'm not going into that, but we know she's not with Matiko. And then nowadays we don't hear her. We don't hear about her that much, because Daisy has used her, and now Alima has been used now. Maybe he has forgotten Alima because he has another project, the dancing grandma, now Brian. After finishing with this dancing grandma and Brian, now he'll move to another. Because him is on the move, unless he's stopped. Unless he is stopped. If he's not stopped, it's going to get worse, because he will make sure all those people who are following him, all the Nyabohanse men who are following Daisy, if you know you have a wife, keep off Daisy, because the moment he gets into you, he will even get used to your wife, and he will make sure he brings so many excuses which will make you leave your wife or get your wife away from you to get what he's getting, because his is about money. He gets money from you, and then he moved to another one and to another one to another one. So he needs to be stopped, because now, as we speak, he's been going to the hospital to see Brian every now and then, but we've not seen Brian ourselves. Is he hidden somewhere just to come out of day 1, day 2, day 3? So that is Daisy. Those are the things I wanted to highlight, because I will catch up with you later, because I have explained myself. I wasn't okay. So that is all I have for you for now. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for subscribing already. Subscribe, share, give the video a like, and let me know what you think of today's video. Thank you, and God bless you all. Bye bye.